Hi everyone, it's Lily. Welcome back to my channel. So a lot of you said you wanted to see another one of these videos, which is great, which is basically one of the follow along workouts. So it's going to be in the same structure as the last video if you haven't seen that, which was an ab video, but it's going to be focusing on legs and glutes. So like in the last video, they're in supersets, so you do 2 exercises back to back and then have a quick 10-second break. It's a no equipment workout, but you can add a resistance band if you want to, and I recommend it if you do have one, but for the purpose of today's video I'm going to do it without, so people without it can see how you do it. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to jump straight in with your basic squat. Now you can choose your stance in this to see which muscles you work best. So for a wider stance, that works the glutes, and for a narrower stance, that works the quads.
I'm losing myself, I'm losing myself tonight. Losing myself, I'm losing myself tonight. With your love.
So after this, we're going to move straight into pulse squats. So you just sit in a squat position and just pulse up and down. This you're going to really feel the burning near the end, but keep pushing.
Losing myself, I'm losing myself tonight. With your love. I'm losing myself.
So we've come to the end of that superset, and now we're going to have a quick 10-second break. Okay, so your break's coming to a close, and we're going to move into Bulgarian split squat. Now for this superset, for the first 30 seconds you're going to do your right leg, and for the next 30 seconds you're going to do your left leg. All you need is a chair for this, so I'm sure you'll find this about. So now just swap over onto your left leg and do exactly the same.
I'm losing myself, I'm losing myself tonight. Losing myself, I'm losing myself tonight. With your love. With your love. I'm losing myself. With your love.
So you're coming into your next little 10-second rest and get ready to move on to the next exercise.
I'm losing myself.
So now we're moving on to glute bridges, which is where you lie flat on the floor with your legs up and you thrust your hips up, squeezing the glutes. And you can pause at the top if you want at like maximum contraction, so you can do that more. So now we're moving on to booty taps, where you lie on the floor and try and lift your legs up and just tap your feet together, squeezing your glutes. So we've come to the end of this exercise now, and on to another 10-second break. So we're going to move straight on over to fire hydrants into donkey kicks. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds on your left hand side, then 30 seconds on your right hand side for this superset. Now we're going to move on to our right side.
I can't see clearly anymore. I have no fear.
come to the end of that superset and into another 10-second break. Keep going, we're doing really well and we're almost to the end. So let's move on to squats with calf raises. So you squat down, and as you're in the bottom position, you just lift your heels up, feeling the strain in your calves. So you've come to the end of that. Now we're going to go on to up and down squat. So you just kneel down onto your knees, stand up in a squat position and do a squat movement. Again, that's the end of that superset and we're on to our 10-second break. So we're going to move into a reverse lunge followed by a high kick. Now you're going to do this for 30 seconds on your left and 30 seconds on your right. Now you're going to want to move over to your right side and do exactly the same. So we're going to move into our last 10-second break and then on to the last superset. So to finish, we're going to go back to the basic squats for 30 seconds. I'm losing myself. And then finally the pulse squat for a killer finish. Done, everybody, you have reached the end of today's workout. Okay guys, so that is all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it and I got such positive feedback on the last video I did, so very happy to keep filming these. They're good for me as well, and yeah, so just let me know how you found it. Please remember to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more of these type of videos. Bye.